Today marks day 30 of hitting that upload button, which is massive. That's a month straight of me doing a video every single day. Now, I understand not every single one of these is like the most amazing or the most fun, but the point isn't to make a huge, epic, crazy, cinematic video every single day. It's to upload something about that day every single day so that down the road, we can look back on our lives and say, wow, that's pretty cool that you captured that. Or, yep, you were working all the time. But anyways, day friggin' 30. Here we go. Back home from work. It was a good day. Easy day. Like, just driving around, doing bids, doing my thing. And then I came home and thought, I'm kind of tired. You know, maybe I'll have an energy drink. Open the drawer, and then I realized the difference between me and 7-Eleven anymore is not a lot. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 12 energy drinks just sitting in my home. Is that a problem? Like, am I gonna be okay? But yeah, no, it was a good day. Great day. Amazing day. The most beautiful day anyways. I also had a question for you guys. So I do a lot of driving, like a lot of driving throughout the week and every day because I don't really get to choose, to stay in one area. So I'm all over Oregon. When I drive, I listen to different podcasts, different YouTubers, just try to kind of get like different perspectives on different issues that our world is facing or different things that might interest me. So, I watch a lot of like Steven Crowder, Ben Shapiro, Turncoat TV, big one lately. But do you guys have any suggestions? Like, what do you like to listen to? Like, what inspires you? And maybe I'm totally alone in this. Maybe none of you watch or do anything in the mornings right away to like get you up and going. But it's like almost every day during the work week, Steven Crowder will start his stream at like 7:30. So on my way to work, I just pop that on. But I listen to that on the way to work and just kind of, get more realigned with like what our world is facing, what people are going through, what the issues of yesterday or today are, what we're currently facing. And it's funny to me how much like influencers and people that we watch and respect change and literally influence our day-to-day lives. I remember the first time that I watched a Casey Neistat video, my buddy Ben texted me a link because he had mentioned Casey. Oh yeah, this guy's got a boosted board. It's super cool. And I was like, the heck's a boosted board? You haven't heard of Casey Neistat? And I was like, no. Who's this? He's like, oh, he's a YouTuber. At the time, I was like, no, I don't watch YouTube. Like, in this moment of my life, it was like, oh, it's like PewDiePie and a bunch of game reviews and no. But he was like, no, you gotta check this guy out. He just does his day-to-day life. It's super cool, it's super interesting, and he has a boosted board. So I watched it and I was like, immediately, I need a boosted board. So I bought a boosted board, actually, because of him. Tried it for about a month, hated the thing, sold it, and then bought a one wheel a couple years later. Anyways, I digress. Crazy to me how influential that can be in our lives. I remember watching Peter McKinnon for one of the first times too and thinking to myself, I need to start doing this. I need to start vlogging life and doing things differently. And so I've adjusted even the way that I film or the way that I do things based on the people that I watch and the way that they do things because I think it's really cool. I think it's really influential. I mean, that's why they're called influencers, right? I don't know. But then it got me thinking back to like as a kid and what inspired me to, at the time, become a youth pastor and to do those things. And it was going to a Generation Unleashed conference and watching Judah Smith for the first time and his eccentric, over the top, and there it is. Like the way that I talk, the way that I convey. Sometimes my words try to come out faster than my thoughts can process them, and he's very similar in that way. And so it got me thinking back to even as a kid, like, what influenced me to get to a point where I am today? And a lot of that is due to who I've watched or who I've surrounded myself with or the like minds that I've been around, how that has changed the way that I do things. Like in wedding cinematography, for instance, I started doing like down transitions or like side to side like the little, like the noises and things that I've always made, but now I'm incorporating them into the camera where it's like, you know, that sort of thing where it's like zooming in, zooming out, fading in, fading out, punching in and out. Those sort of things have really come and been inspired by these different filmmakers and these different YouTubers and these different content creators that I personally enjoy watching. So when I ask you like, what influences you, really it's kind of a selfish ask because I want something that's gonna inspire me, and hopefully I can find a few other outlets and a few other creators that I can then absorb a little bit of inspiration from. I watch past clips of vlogs, like even a year ago, filming Asher's 3rd birthday, where it's like, I'll just start filming and then I'll just cut in the middle of a sentence. I'll be talking and I'll have just finished the sentence, like, oh, and here we go. And then it just cuts out because I didn't go like, here we go, and like fade it away or do any kind of cool transitional thing to help me into the next phase, which I've done that for years in weddings. I just never incorporated it into my day-to-day vlog or my, at that point, I think I was doing like a month to month, oh, this event is happening, let's film it. So there's been different influencers and different people that I've watched that have helped me understand how to create the content that I want to create in a way that makes more sense for you, the viewer, because ultimately they're way better than me. They always will be. I don't care. I'm not here to try to be the best. I'm just here to create something every single day. Put it in front of your eyeballs and hope to God that it's not just hot garbage. But I want to know what influences you guys, even if it's something like a video game review or is something along the lines of theology or anti-theology or anti-Republican or anti-democratic. Like I don't care what it is. I just want to know what inspires you, because maybe a glimpse of what inspires you will reflect back onto me and help me even in my day-to-day process here of being able to create something that's totally new or fresh. I love community, and the community that we currently have during COVID-19 is non-existent, in case you're unaware. And so in order to combat that, you know, I'm just kind of reach out to you guys and say, hey, what inspires you? Like what book, what magazine, what cartoon, what video on YouTube, what Netflix show? But if it's on Netflix, I'm not gonna watch it because I unsubscribe from that garbage. Hashtag, I don't support pedophilia. But whatever gets to you might reflect back to me just a little bit, and that would just be super cool. So anyways, I digress. That's the vlog for today, guys. Love y'all. Like, share, subscribe, or don't. I'm not your dad. I just realized that entire last segment was all shot in 1080 instead of 4K. I'm not gonna apologize for it. I just want you to know that, yeah, I understand the quality's lower. It's because I shot it with my backup camera, not realizing it wasn't set to 4K. Anyways, that's the daily vlog. Thanks guys for 30 days. Whoever's watched this every single day, you're the real VIP. I don't know how you can put up with me. My wife puts up with me, right? But she kind of has to. Like, you do realize you don't have to, but I love you. Thank you. Okay, bye.